Happy New Year! We made it. We finally made it to 2012. I'm so excited. I was afraid those Mayans were going to be right. Today I have something really awesome. I just made it. Look, it's Butterbeer. Ah! I found the recipe. I'm going to give y'all the link to the YouTube video, so don't even worry about it, so you can make your own. Doesn't it look awesome? I know this is my souvenir mug from Harry Potter Land, the place of magic. Ah, it was so much fun. I'm actually going to give y'all some photos of me at Harry Potter Land having so much fun with my dad. It was just me and my dad because my mom was at a tax conference. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear stories about the IRS yearly tax conference. No. That's not really fun. I've read 2 books. I've read more than 2 books, y'all. But these are the 2 books that I'm going to review for y'all because they're just so great. And the first up is Across the Universe by Beth Revis. And people have been telling me that this is a really good book and I need to read it before A Million Suns comes out. So I did, and I loved it. But the opening scene, the one that everybody's like, it's unforgettable, there's a reason it's unforgettable. I was disturbed. Like, I have, I'm not gonna say it's a big fear of needles, but it's certainly a factor in why I don't like going to the doctor or watching doctor shows or giving my blood or watching other people give their blood. Whenever I see the bloodmobile on campus, I immediately turn around and start going the other way. Just because I see the bloodmobile and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's people in there and they've got needles in their arms. Can't take it. But other than the opening scene, which completely made me, you know, I don't know what it made me. I was just like, oh, I want to fast forward through this, but I couldn't because I knew that it was, you know, setting the scene for the book. It's really great. It's sci-fi, mystery. I don't really know what genre to put it in. It's that difficult. But it's in space. And it ended with a cliffhanger, and I can't wait for A Million Suns now. Man, I hate cliffhangers. But I definitely recommend this. Beth Revis is a genius with the sci-fi genre. I'm a fan now. And before Across the Universe, I was always, you know, just like, I love sci-fi, but I didn't really think that someone could write it for young adults. But they can. And they can pull it off. You know, Beth Revis' style reminds me a lot of Edgar Rice Burroughs and his Men of Mars and Women of Venus, and I know that's not the actual titles of the books, but it sounds cool. But it reminds me a lot of his stuff. And my grandmother has his entire series, like every series, from Tarzan to Pellucidar to Space. And I've read them all. And so I know it's a difficult comparison to make, since he's like the father of sci-fi fiction. But I think it's fairly close. On to the next book. Totally different genre. Totally different area. Up next is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. Ooh, this cover is beautiful. It's just so simple, and the way the shadows and light, I just want to draw this. I really do. And I wish that I was as artistic as Carew. Her journals sound amazing. Like, I really want to see Carew's sketchbooks. Chimera. I just love the way that Taylor took the Chimera and the mythology and, you know, angels and demons and kind of just threw them all together and created this, like, parallel world thing, kind of like Narnia. It was a lot like Narnia. It reminded me a lot of C.S. Lewis. I'm drawing a lot of comparisons today, apparently. The prose is beautiful. It's just, the book is written so well that I felt like I was there in Prague or wherever Karoo was. And I've seen it mentioned on a few other blogs about the humor between Susanna and Karoo, and they're right. Because Susanna's hilarious, and so is Karoo, and it's just overall a very well written novel, and I'm looking forward to the sequel. And that is all. I hope you all had a great New Year and Christmas, and we'll continue to have a great 2012. And hopefully soon I'll be having a blog contest. Yeah, I don't know when, but y'all be the first to know. Well, after me, of course. Anyways, thanks, and I will be here reading books and drinking butterbeer. Until next time.